Hello, everybody. Darren and Sabrina here from Top Bound Canine. We got Baby with us as well today. We're going to show you how you start teaching place. Up, up, up. Good girl. So what I got here is a nice placemat. Sorry, it's raining out, so we got to shoot in the basement. It's a nice placemat. Not sure the dimensions, but you can get them smaller, bigger, whatever floats your boat. Watch out. And you can use a bed. So if you don't have one of these, you don't got the money for one of these, go get a bed, a blanket. You can use anything. You can use a rug. We got a rug right here. You can use anything as a marker to show your dog, this is where I want you. I want you right here. So first what we do, Sabrina knows place very well. So I'm going to actually use Baby for this one. Come on, Brina. So let's put her up. Let's go. Good girl. Come on. Up, up. We're going to use Baby now. Room. Room. Alright. Come on, Babs. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take treats. Something nice. High value. I'm going to throw it on here. Good? I want her to step up there to get it. Good girl, yes. On marker. Yes. Good. So what I'm doing is I'm associating a reward with being on this. Putting your paws on this spot. Good girl. Yes. Look at me. Good. Make sure she's focused. Look. Good girl. Eyes are still on me. Alright. Now off. Break. Good girl. I use off and break. My release command is break, but when I'm telling my dogs to get off of something, I say off. So it can be confusing, and it does sometimes. Don't harp on me on that one. I know it's a mistake, but sometimes I'll catch myself. I'll go off, and then or break, and the dog don't get it, and I'll go off. So try not to do that. use your words. So off means off, and break just means it's over. But you know what I mean. It's the same thing. Break, you're done. Get off the thing. Off, get off the thing. Same thing. So you can use either or. Just make sure your context is known to the dog. So then, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna guide her. She's very bad at following a food lure. So you really want to teach your dogs to follow a food lure. She's my roommate's dog, so I don't really work with her too much. She's an old girl. No need to work with her. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Come on. That's what, yes, good girl. I give her a little touch with my hand, just to guide her in a direction. Let's go. You shouldn't have to do that if you got a dog that likes to follow your lure. If not, you give him a little touch. Okay, off. Good girl. Now you notice I'm not saying place, right? You don't want to start with that. Good. You just want to teach the dog what you want from them. Good girl. Okay, off. Okay, good girl. Now she does know place. Kind of. Place. So I can then lure her and say place. Once the dog knows what you want from them, then you add your cue. So I'd say about 80-90% of the time, if the dog is doing what you're asking or luring them to do, then you can add the cue. Just make sure it's clear, concise, and consistent. That's what I was saying. The off and break is not consistent. So that's something I work with myself there. Look at me. Look at me. So she'll glance up to me for look. But this one likes to stare at the food. Like I said, we don't do a lot with her. She's an old girl. She doesn't need to learn these things and struggles to learn these things. But it puts my chest to the metal, so I like to do it. Let's go. Off. Good girl. Now let's do a test run. Ready? Place. 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 Come on. See, it's hard for her to follow a lure. She's very sketched about it. She's like, why? If I can't reach out and get it, then I'm just going to give up. Come on. Follow this. Follow this. Place. Good girl. Now down. Then you're going to want to put your dog into a sit or a down. So we want a stationary position. We don't want the dog standing. Honestly, I prefer down because it's less likely for them to get up. It's going to take longer for them to get up and move. So you have a chance to go, no. If they're in sit, all they got to do is boop, pop that butt up, hop off. So I prefer a down. Plus, if you're teaching place for the right reason, you're going to teach place to send a dog to lay on a bed or a general spot for a reason. So guests coming over, you're moving, you don't need the dog there. So you want to be sure the dog's not going to get up. So one of the best ways is to do it down. Trying to recollect it right now, what I was thinking. So you have stationary positions and you have movement positions, like standing, basically standing. But, you could say different contexts. So standing on different things, maybe jumping on something. So you have different positions that signify movement or lack thereof movement. And downing and sitting is lack thereof movement. So now you can see she's down. She's in her spot. Okay, baby. Good girl. Huh? Good girl. Give her another piece. Come on, Babs. Come on. Come on. No. Come on. Place. Good girl. And I'm going to jackpot her because she did very good that time. So, when a dog does it really good, you want to jackpot them. Give them a bunch of little treats. Yes, good girl. So then she'll look back to be like, well, how did I get those 5 pieces of turkey just there? What did I do? See how alert she is now? Look at me. Yes, good girl. Down. Good girl. Now is the tricky part. I want her to stay. Stay. Now, you normally, when you're first teaching it, you won't walk away. You won't do any of these things. You just teach the dog to stay in a stationary spot and just put her in a hangout here for a minute. Now, I know I could sit here all day and she won't move. She's old and lazy. So know your dog. Know the dog you're working with. What she struggles with is when I move, she wants to follow me. Even walking out of my room, she's one of those dogs. Follows me everywhere. I think she picked that up from Sabrina. Anyway, let's try me walking away. See if she'll stay. Now, walking away isn't really the big issue. It's walking out of sight. Now I'm out of sight. Remember what I said a minute ago about them jackpots? Yes! Good girl! Good girl! Oh, good. Very good. Now I'll give you a carrot. Okay. Break! Good girl. All done. Good girl. So that's the beginning, the basics of how you teach place. I will make a more in-depth video, maybe more outside, doing a little bit better, but there's not much room in here, so. And I admit, I'm not the best at making videos. Decent trainer, but new videographer. Anyway. So, baby, how'd you like learning place? You like that? Place? Good girl. Oh, that's my girl. Yes, it is. She's such a love bug. She just wants loves and cuddles. Yeah? Oh, I kicked the leg. Oh, kick the spot. Kick your leg. I kicked the leg. I get that leg go. All right, let's try something else. Oh, hi. Oh, you're just being a cutie for the camera now, aren't you? So I used a positive interruption marker, which was Okay. Okay. Break. I don't edit. I don't cut and edit. This bothers me. And I get it. A lot of these facilities and big name trainers, they have to do quick, beautiful edits and cuts because, that's what people want to see. Me personally, I want to show you the process. When they don't listen, when you struggle to show them, when they're being stubborn, the process. Because I came into dog training watching some of these videos, and those are the little moments that you miss, because then the dog's not doing what you ask, but they're showing you how to do it. They're not showing you what to do if this little thing don't happen or this little thing don't happen, which generally most people don't need, because most people aren't dog trainers. You just need the general idea, the basics, the layout. Now, for someone like me who became a dog trainer, I needed to understand. I needed to know all the mechanics and the meaty D. That's the way my brain works, personally. So I believe in showing that. Okay, break. Good girl. They will get better. I'm not saying I won't ever edit or cut, but for right now, this is what we get.